Look, when you run a business, or in this case a school, you can't just rely on speeches, social media lives, and rallying cries. You have to handle the boring stuff too, like taxes, payments, and paperwork. And right now, it looks like Dr. Umar Johnson's school is in serious trouble because those basics weren't handled. Reports say the building is facing a foreclosure lien over failed payments, meaning if something doesn't change soon, it's going up for sale. Now, this isn't something that happens overnight. Foreclosure is usually the result of months, sometimes years, of missed obligations. And when you've been fundraising from the community for over half a decade, people are naturally going to ask, where did the money go? Now, before you leave any comments, please make sure to watch the entire video.
City of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. I was not notified of this. We were not notified of this. This past weekend, without an email, this past weekend, without a letter in the mail, this past weekend, without a phone call, the city of Wilmington put a notice on the door handle of both of our schools, informing me that if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus. Brothers and sisters, can I ask you a question? Why were we not notified that they were going to try to sell our campus? Brothers and sisters, why are they trying to sell our campus at the very moment that our accounts are frozen? Brothers and sisters, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the city of Wilmington is trying to sell properties that we own and have been working on continuously behind our backs? They were going to sell our schools behind our back. They didn't even tell us that they were going to try to sell our schools. We received no notice in the mail. We received no notice by email. We received no phone calls at all that they were going to try to sell our schools. Instead, they put a notice on the door handle. Somebody stole one set of notifications and sent it to the YouTubian struggle streamers. Somebody stole the Frederick Douglass High School paperwork off the front door and sent it to the struggle streamers. But luckily for us, Sister Ra Ebony was able to get the paperwork off the Marcus Garvey School before the haters stole that paperwork. I believe, brothers and sisters, and please let me know yours, for 4 months. They ignored our phone calls for 4 months, and instead, the first time I hear from them since April, asking them to apply our vacant property registration fee waiver to the past 4 years so we would owe absolutely nothing, they ignored me since April. We find out. First time we hear from them since April is a letter on the front door of the school, affixed with a rubber band and masking tape. 20 days to pay these back taxes. We already paid $30,000 for water that we don't even use. Now we got to pay another $30,000 for vacant property registration fees that we shouldn't even owe because we should have a waiver. And it gets worse, brothers and sisters.
For years, supporters believed this was a done deal. They were told the school was in order, the vision was moving forward, and all it needed was more funding. But if you've known since April there were tax or payment issues, and you're only telling people in August, that's not transparency, that's damage control. And here's where it gets real. When you ask the public for donations for the boys, for the community, you're inviting accountability. People have the right to know exactly how their money is being spent and why critical bills aren't getting paid. If the paperwork was wrong, if taxes weren't handled, or if money got mismanaged, own up to it, because anything less looks like running game on your own people.
It gets worse because they are raising the vacant property registration fee this fall from $5,000 a year to $12,000 a year. I'm going to say it again. Brothers and sisters, I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters, because of the racism. I'm going to call it what it is, racism. Discriminatory knew they didn't want Dr. Umar in Wilmington. I didn't know it was this. So brothers and sisters, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight like get our money from the bank. We're going to pay off this vacant property registration fee way of planet. We may have to march on Delaware to let them know that you don't treat black people like this. Because if I was white, I wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Asian, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Arab, we wouldn't have been treated like this. If we were Jewish, we wouldn't have been treated like this. But we were treated like this because we were black.
Dr. Umar says this is all part of a racist system out to stop him. And yes, let's be real. Racism in business and real estate is absolutely a thing. But here's the problem. When you've had years to prepare, when people have offered help, and when you've turned down solutions that could have kept this from happening, it's hard to blame everything on the system. I want every community project to win, especially schools for our youth. But winning means more than talking about Africa and black empowerment. It means putting receipts on the table, taking responsibility, and proving you can manage what you've built. So here's my question to you. If the school goes up for sale, should the community still rally to save it, or has Dr. Umar burned too much trust for that to happen? Drop your thoughts below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I'll catch y'all in the next one.